Our final line score. First for the victorious Reno Aces. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 1 run, 5 hits.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tyler Hall will stand in 1 night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here this past week or so.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Majum racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now to the plate, Tyler Hall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Tyler Hall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Tyler Hall.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. 1-1. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Tyler Hall will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Gonzalez is up with it. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. J.P. Pierce will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Well, he didn't have a very month at the plate. It wasn't terrible. See that average. Take a decent hit.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Tyler Hall will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Yeah, and I don't think that should surprise anybody because when you look at his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 500, so he's just adding to those numbers.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bermudez moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at.
Last month, he had a double-digit home run total. He's not going to get cheated when he's at the plate. When he connects, goodbye, Mr. Baseball.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Bermudez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning. Tyler Hall will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to.
John Iwamura steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single or 2, no doubt. Runner in scoring position. The outfield probably gets him home.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Tyler Hall will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bermudez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in to start the 9th, Tyler Hall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Fresno Grizzlies. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Hall. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. It really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is...
In now, Tyler Hall, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Tyler Hall steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Tyler Hall will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Oh, and he botches it. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Reno Aces and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Hall will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure there.
Ray Navarro will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Baseline. And he's retired 1 away. With a moment now, Tyler Hall stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
High and deep to right center field. Marcus ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that.
Greg Marcus will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikes under your belt this early in the game?
You do in the sense that...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Tyler Hall will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy.
Tyler Hall gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Tyler Hall comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
And pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. Greg Marcus will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of the game. But he...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Reno Aces and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Tyler Hall will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. You see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Drilled on the ground to short. Petit scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, here's a check of the... Striding into the box, Tyler Hall, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here, hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. McCormick looks up. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Leading it off,
Tyler Hall will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Tyler Hall gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch.
Tyler Hall.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tyler Hall digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Out in front of it, strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. This is pulled into right, and a base hit here to open up the second. Tyler Hall stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fooled him badly there. I mean, badly. It's 1-2.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing, because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Tyler Hall makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Line to the right side. McCormick is there, 1 away.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler Hall. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
Belted high and deep into right center. McCormick racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching it. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA. Tyler Hall will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Tyler Hall is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
And the key here was just to get an out. Yeah, you gave...
Tyler Hall will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tyler Hall will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3-0 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-3 ball game. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. Now to the plate, Tyler Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Fox will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of it.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on...
It's the MLB pregame show, and we're counting down to first pitch here this afternoon. While the final preparations are being made, we'll take a look at a young up-and-comer in today's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Tyler Hall is our subject, and we all suspected this day would eventually come when we saw him drafted in the first round a while back. He's made the journey through the minors, and he makes his major league debut in this one.
Well, Matt, making your debut in the show is a very satisfying and exciting experience. You work your entire life to reach this moment, and when you finally do, it can be really overwhelming in a lot of different ways. Not only are you dealing with nerves, but also everything just seems bigger. The stadium, the crowd, the pressure, it's all amplified at this level. As for this guy, there's been a lot of hype around him since before he was even drafted, so I think everyone is excited to see what he looks like against big league competition.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Tyler Hall.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a five-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
But they are in for a tough test here this afternoon as they are facing one of the best pitchers around.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And how about that? Tyler Hall has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this, watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Scooter Gennett is set to start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. Greinke's ready. Here he comes on 2-2. To the left. Hall is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at it. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Hall, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
He won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Yeah, and
back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. Ground ball left side. Hall. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder number 3.
Tyler Hall strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Tyler Hall.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that into the box now. Rod Peters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
To third. Hall is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 6-7. Tyler Hall will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ball one, no strikes.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Into the box, Aaron Hill. He singled his last time up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game. From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. These two should... settling in now, Tyler Hall, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Tyler Hall is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for Arizona.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Tyler Hall.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now you see the pitching coach out for a word.
Tyler Hall takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second. It's 5-2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Tyler Hall stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here's a high pop-up, and Duda makes the play here. 2 gone now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but...
From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Neil Walker will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Side. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Tyler Hall will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top. Boy, we always talk about...
Into the box now, Tyler Hall. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first with one down. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Tyler Hall heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Tyler Hall.
Squared that one up just a little late. Taken high and deep to right. Granderson going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Tyler Hall will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Line drive to center field. Cespedes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Tyler Hall is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the fifth. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Conforto is there, and they breeze through this half inning. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
5 men on base.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today, the third and final game in this. Tyler Hall will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. Into the box, Tyler Hall. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Tyler Hall.
Shot toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
So striding in, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. The third baseline. But he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. As Conforto digs in, I want to bring up his family and what an incredible group of athletes they are. His mother, Tracy, is a 3-time Olympic gold medalist in synchronized swimming, and his dad was a linebacker at Penn State. Rounded down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ruben Tejada will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he'll reach first safely. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And not in time as the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitcher. Josh Worth will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a way.
Reined in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Tyler Hall is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Got him. Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone.
Kevin Plawecki steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Turned on now. And he tries backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tyler Hall will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Third baseman, Tyler Hall.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt. Another big crowd for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series. Tyler Hall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Buchholz is ready. First pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Young is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And with a quick breather here. Tyler Hall is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Tyler Hall.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. Tyler Hall will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Tyler Hall gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park. Dustin Pedroia will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Third. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Tyler Hall will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Tyler Hall.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And this will be their last home game for quite a while. They're about to head out on a long road trip, so they'll be wanting to get out of here with at least another victory under their belts.
To 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Young is there, 1 away. Tyler Hall stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak.
David Ortiz is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Tyler Hall will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Striding into the box, Tyler Hall. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Hall.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were two tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
He knows the drill out there. We've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late. So they at least one back here in this inning.
And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth. Tyler Hall will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Kimbrel's ready. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Rips this one to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly...